Yo, what's up, guys? Tough loss for the Toronto Raptors last night, losing to the New York Knicks 113-108. Now, guys, to start this game, I thought the Raptors played pretty well to start off the game. They were going back and forth with the Knicks. Raptors were hanging in there with them. But unfortunately, during that first quarter, guys, near the end of the first quarter, the Knicks started to dominate a little bit shooting-wise, down low in the paint. The Knicks went on a 19-6 run, guys, to end the first quarter. Raptors really lacked defensively a little bit at times in that first quarter. They were missing some shots. They were turning the ball over a little bit. 3 times they turned the ball over in that first quarter. So Raptors could have improved on a little bit of things. They only shot 43% from the field, where the Knicks shot 63% from the field, guys. The Knicks were shooting the basketball lights out in that first quarter. So you could see the Raptors had a little bit of trouble defending the Knicks in that first quarter. And it continued in the second quarter, guys. The Knicks were dominating the Raptors on transition. Like I said, shooting-wise, dominating the paint. The same things that were happening in the first quarter, near the end of the first quarter, were happening in the second quarter. But about halfway through that second quarter, guys, the Raptors went on a run. They went on a 13-0 run, guys. The Raptors played really well down the stretch, tightened up defensively, started making some shots. RJ Barrett had a really good first half. He had 17 points in the first half. He had 8 in the first quarter, 9 in the second quarter. RJ had a really good first half for the Raptors. He was leading the way for scoring for them. And also Jacoby Walter, guys. Jacoby Walter was playing some spectacular basketball in that second quarter, guys. Jacoby had 14 points through the first 2 quarters. That's a career high for Jacoby. So he was playing some great ball, guys, in that first half. I really liked what I saw from Jacoby. He was doing a really good job helping RJ with the scoring and doing some good work on the defensive side of the ball, too, near the end of that first half, guys. So the Raptors were able to cut the deficit, tie the game back up. They even took a 1-point lead going into the halftime, guys. So the Raptors did a really good job changing things up in the second quarter, especially near the end. So they really tightened it up, and they ended up taking the lead, like I mentioned. But in the third quarter, guys, the Raptors played really well defensively, of course, holding the Knicks to 23 points. The Raptors did a really good job there. They were shooting the ball well, too, at times. The Raptors, they only did shoot 43%. The Knicks did shoot 51%, but like I said, the Raptors did a really good job defensively, preventing the Knicks from taking shots. The Knicks had 10 turnovers, guys. The Raptors had 18 to 12 fast break points. So the Raptors were doing their job in that third quarter to maintain the lead, continue to do good things on defense and offense. But unfortunately, guys, we all saw what happened in that third quarter. Midway through that third quarter, guys, Scottie Barnes goes to try to block Karl-Anthony Towns. And you see Scottie turn his ankle, unfortunately. And you could see it in his face that it did not look good, guys. Obviously, Scottie's ankle turned. Definitely rolled. Definitely a sprained ankle, guys. If you guys ask me, I think Scottie's 2024 is over. The Raptors should not play him for the rest of the year until the new year, guys. And it's just ironic, though, that the Raptors get Scottie back. You get Olenek back the other game. He's playing some very good basketball. Scottie career high 14 assists last game. Playing some solid ball. And, of course, Scottie gets hurt once again, guys. Scottie's second injury this year already. First with the orbital bone, now this sprained ankle, guys. Absolutely unfortunate for Scottie Barnes, man. Just really, really unfortunate. I'm a little bit concerned. I hope this doesn't become an issue with Scottie getting a lot of injuries now. Scottie's had 3 injuries now in the last year and a half. That foot injury, now the eye, and now the ankle. It's holy shit, man. Let's just hope Scottie can be able to stay on the floor moving forward after this next injury, guys, because, man, it's tough to see him get hurt. We keep on losing our star players, First Emmanuel Quickley, then Scottie, now Scottie again. It's holy shit, man. We can't catch a bloody break with this team. You know what I mean, guys? So the Raptors lose Scottie, unfortunately. So now they're really relying on RJ Barrett to do majority of the scoring in this game. And you could see it, guys. So third quarter, Raptors did a good job. In the fourth quarter, though, guys, the Raptors, you could see they were struggling a little bit. The only reason why they were able to continue scoring was because RJ Barrett was doing a hell of a job, guys. RJ Barrett obviously finished this game with 30 points. But I do not want to blame the Raptors for this loss at some point in this game, guys, in the fourth quarter specifically. I'm once again going to blame the referees again. I hate to say it. I'm going to blame the referees again, just like I've done in the past. But that one foul on Jalen Brunson, it's not a foul. Okay? The one that Jalen Brunson gets the 3-pointer in the and one, it's not a foul. Stupid ref makes a call. Davion Mitchell barely touches the guy. All right? And then RJ Barrett gets an and one. They call it on the floor. RJ Barrett clearly got fouled on continuation. Should have been an and one. All right, and then the other time, RJ drove to the lane, and he got fouled, and he scored that layup, and the refs don't make a call. And RJ was yelling at the ref, dude, saying that was a foul, right? RJ's lucky he didn't get teed up on that play there. But holy shit, man, the referees, at the end of this game, they affected the final scoreline, if you ask me. That Jalen Brunson three-pointer really changed the game. A couple non-calls on the Raptors that RJ got fouled on. The refs don't call it. They swallow their whistle. And then, obviously, the other call that really pissed me off was the Karl Anthony Towns, where Kelly Olynyk got fouled, where Towns leans his shoulder in, where he's the one directing the contact, and the Raptors lose the challenge. Like, an absolute joke. About 4 to 5 times this game by the referees, if you ask me. Now, they got a couple calls, right? The one where they got that kick there, that was a foul, of course, right? But still, when the game gets tight, the referees always find a way to screw the Raptors. So then we obviously saw at the end of the game there, guys, Towns makes that three-pointer, absolute dagger, gives the Knicks that lead there, 113-108. It ends up being the final scoreline, guys. And what can I say, guys? Listen, the Raptors battled well in this game. Once again, they did a really good job. They were down in that second quarter, came back. They really battled in the third. Really good job to maintain the lead. The third quarter, they were playing really well. They were leading most of the way, guys. Then halfway through that quarter, the Knicks turned it up a bit. And then the referees decided to dictate the game a little bit too on top of that. So the Raptors were it's like 6 against 5 again on the floor. It's like you can't win with the refs and when they're against the Raptors, honestly, guys. So the Raptors finish off with 45% shooting. Knicks shot 51%. The Knicks did a good job. I have to say they're a solid team. The Knicks are 10-3 in their last 13 games, guys. They've really turned it up a notch. The Knicks after starting the season 5-6. Karl Anthony Towns, listen, guys, he had a monstrous game. He's a phenomenal player, Karl Anthony Towns. The guy had 24, 15, and 6. Towns has 13 double-doubles, guys. Leads the NBA right now. The guy's on an absolute tear. Great trade for the Knicks, if you ask me. He's really going to help them. He's starting to get used to playing with them and their system and stuff. And listen, guys, Mikal Bridges had 23 points on 9 for 14 shooting. The guy was shooting 31% from the field coming into this game. He had a great night shooting-wise. It's going to happen once in a while, right? Brunson, solid game from 20 points, 4 rebounds, 11 assists, double-double for Jalen Brunson. Solid game from the guy's a great player. And then you had OG in his return, 14 points, 4 rebounds, 3 assists. Josh Hart had 10 points. And then, like I said, guys, in the Raptors game, RJ led the way with scoring 38 and 4. Jakob had a double-double, 10 and 12. He didn't do much offensively for the Raptors, but good job on the rebounding. Scotty had 15 points before he got injured. He had 8 points in that third quarter, guys, before he got hurt. Scotty was doing a really good job in that quarter, guys, before, like I said, he got injured. Grady didn't have such a great game. He shot 3 of 11, 7 points. Like I said, Jacoby Walter, great game by Jacoby. 19 points, 6 of 12 from the field, guys. Really good job by the rookie. Solid job by him, guys. But, guys, listen, I said it before. When the Raptors beat the Pacers, these 3 games, they would be real tests for the Raptors, the Thunder, Dallas, and the Knicks. The Raptors lost all 3 games, guys. So we obviously know that this team is still rebuilding. But other than the Thunder game, guys, Raptors battled in the Maverick game and this Knicks game, of course. Unfortunately, they lost all 3 games, but like I said, guys, those 3 teams have different aspirations to the Raptors. But now with Scotty Barnes being out, guys, RJ Barrett's probably going to have to carry a majority of the workload again offensively for the Raptors, guys. So it's going to look a little grim probably offensively again for the Raptors. Probably another long-term injury for Scotty, minimum a 3-week injury. So that probably counts him out for the rest of 2024, guys. The Raptors, luckily enough, only play 2 times in the next 9 days, guys. They got to go back to Miami now after they were just in Miami over a week and a half ago. So that's a little bit ridiculous if you ask me. But that's the NBA scheduling for you guys. But once again, guys, like I said, unfortunate loss for the Raptors. They could have won this game, but like I said, I felt the referees had a little bit of a hand to play in that final score. And the Knicks just made enough plays at the end of the game there to defeat the Raptors, guys. Unfortunate loss for them. But guys, thank you very much for watching. As always, click like if you like this video. Subscribe if you guys want to see more content. Go Raptors, go, guys. And remember, if you do not watch sports, you're a mark. Ciao, guys.